It's my feel-good breakfast show.
It's your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso on S3. Now, the Couch to 5K training routine is a popular program designed to help individuals gradually build their running endurance and eventually be able to run a 5-kilometer distance. Now, while the program primarily focuses on the physical aspects of training, there are some psychological factors that also play and contribute to its effectiveness. Now, as we celebrate Global Running Day, we have asked the ultra marathon runners, Ashraf, Yusuf, and Paul to join us back on the couch as we unpack this. Paul, I'm going to start with you. I think it's easier said than done, but what is the best way to get someone off their couch and literally just to get them started?
Okay, so I think the first thing is really to start where they are, which maybe is on the couch. Some people maybe come from other sporting backgrounds, maybe they're a little bit fitter, but particularly the people that have been sedentary lifestyles that we lead often these days, just getting up and getting started is the first step. And there, maybe looking at 3 times a week, 4 times a week if you can, even if it's just walking 20 minutes to start with, gradually building up to 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes. If you can do that for, say, 3 months, then you've built the lifestyle change of doing exercise on a regular basis. Now, if you're finding the walking easy, you can start throwing in little bits of running, maybe starting with a minute or it's slightly longer as well, depending on your fitness levels. Again, if you're not so fit, then maybe your first walk interval is maybe 30 seconds. And I would look, once I start running, look to do maybe 4 minutes in total. So maybe that's 4 times 1 minute, or maybe 8 times 30 seconds, depending where my fitness is. And then gradually over the weeks, you just build on that, build on that. You lengthen the total time of exercise, and you then increase the running portion as well. So that's the way to go about it. The first thing is really changing your lifestyle to do the exercise 3 or 4 times a week.
See, you're making it sound absolutely manageable and not daunting at all. Now, I know there are some psychological, aspects and factors that runners experience when they don't hit those targets that they've set out for themselves. Perhaps you can shed some light on that?
Well, look, Zoe, it's never too late for anybody. The age is just a number. So, as I can go again to with Mr. Paul, where I agree with him fully, 100% for what he was saying about the program from the couch to the 5K. Like, for example, the legend of the comrades, Bruce Fordyce, he came with the idea of the park run. So we have so many park runs in our mother city, and the park run is a 5K. So you're welcome to do it every Saturday morning. It starts at 8 o'clock. You can walk it. That's how you can also start. And don't take too much carbs if you really want to do some. If you want to start to losing some weight, you need to start eating less carbs and high protein. So that's how you start burning all your carbohydrate. And end of the day, you can start doing it. It's such an easy thing.
You know what? You're making it sound easy as well. Now, Ashraf, I'm going to end it off with you. If I'm thinking now of the first-time runner, and maybe they are following Paul's advice where they go for the walk first and they get into that lifestyle change. How can you encourage them to stay motivated, to not give up and not let go of this new habit that they've taken on?
I would say to stay motivated. I'm talking about myself now. So I'm less motivated if I'm on my own. So what I'll do is I'll commit myself to friends first. I'll say, let's meet at 6 o'clock. Let's meet at 7 o'clock. They will meet at, like post-COVID, we were all struggling to get fit again. So I would say, park at Pat in Sea Point. Sea Point pool is 2 kilometers away. Let's walk around to there. But do it as a group of friends. So you've committed to somebody else. You can't be standing alone in Sea Point waiting for you. It's just commit to people, and then you have to turn up, you have to show up.
You have to. Yeah. I love that. I absolutely love that, especially doing it in a group setting. That always helps. It keeps people motivated. Perhaps, Paul, you've got some parting advice for first-time running?
Set big goals and set little goals on the way to the big goal. So maybe it's your first marathon is your big goal, or comrades for some people, or even your first half marathon. But if you're coming off the couch, running your first 5K is an interim goal, running your first 10K. celebrate maybe your different times as you improve your time. It might only be 30 seconds, but if you set a PB, just celebrate that. And that will keep you motivated as well. That's very good.
Well, thank you to each and every one of you for joining us today, and all the best for this weekend and the comrades. And for you at home, hopefully we've inspired you to get off the couch and start running.